Right, we're back to another one. A school shooting in America, and all the people of the UK go, woo! Should ban the guns, woo! Yes, well, you should put your own house in order, UK. Irving police clearing area after North Lake College under lockdown. Ha ha ha! Yeah, they're giving a nice new vocabulary to the world. Lockdowns, okay, being one of them. Now then, let's see what we have here. Okay.
With Tony also, you're a student here at North Lake College. Obviously, you just heard the update that two people were.
Look at this here. I mean, he's got his shades on. Don't I look cool? What are you trying to hide, matey boy? Hey?
Were killed. Can you kind of take me back to where you were when this happened?
Yes, sir. I was actually working on my math homework in the Math Success Center, which I think is in the C building.
Well, I think it's in the C building. Don't you know? Do you know, they come to these pigging cameras and they think, oh, I'll bluff this out. I'll just go for it. And he's just bluffing it out. Anybody who's attended college, university, school, any learning establishment knows very well where they are. This guy doesn't. So therefore he wasn't in the building.
Actually working on my math homework in the Math Success Center, which I think is in the C building.
Math Success Center, which I think is in the C building. He couldn't calculate that one out, could he?
And me and my buddy heard three loud noises. We didn't know what it was. We both looked at each other. We were like, okay, we don't know what this is. And then a woman comes running in and says, someone got shot. And she said, we need to hide, like there's someone in here. So we all just went into the small room and we just barricaded ourselves for about 40 minutes. And it was just tough. I don't know. It was just a tough thing to go through. I never thought I would be through something like this.
Yeah, I mean, this is still kind of going on, but I mean, can you even process? I mean, we're trying to go to school, you're college students. We know what happened in Austin this week.
Yeah.
What's kind of your feelings right now?
I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with what's happening with the world right now, but it's just hard to talk about right now, you know? It's just, I don't know.
But everyone...
No, he doesn't know, does he? He's lost now. He's come to the pigging camera thinking he can bluff it out, and he can't. He's finding it now very hard to bluff it out. You prat.
Everyone you know knows you're okay?
Yes, sir. Everyone, I've been getting phone calls for about 15 minutes, but everyone...
Oh, for about 15 minutes, so nobody's calling you at the moment. Eh? You can virtually see his eyes are smiling behind these shades, cool shades, man.
Everyone knows I'm okay right now, but... Man, you never think you're going to go through something like that, and then when you do, it's just like, I don't know, it's just hard to go through.
He's the worst. I don't know, you know, you come across some crisis pigging actors. And there are some that are just in a category of their own. What did we learn from this? Nothing, except he's a bad actor. He's come to pigging camera with no preparation or thought of what he's going to pig and say. I mean, I can sit here and I can get sentences together, put them together and speak them, alright? But he can't, even over a simple situation like this. He can't make a sentence to go to a sentence to a sentence. It's just traumatic to go through this. And go on.
Everyone knows I'm okay right now, but man, you never think you're going to go through something like that, and then when you do, it's just like, I don't know, it's just hard to go through.
Just hard to go through. I don't know, man, it's just hard to go through. What's the recipe of the day? I don't know, man, but it's hard to go through. Could you juggle eggs? Well, it's, I suppose, man, but it's hard to do so. Hard to go through.
I'm glad you're okay, man.
Yes, sir. Thank
Okay,
you.
all right. Tony also our student here at Northlake College. Again, just to kind of reiterate what Irving Police just told us, a gunman dead and at least one victim dead, but the situation at least seems to be a little more calm than it was 30 minutes ago. They're now kind of working to kind of process the scene and make sure all the students are out.
Oh, it's a right certain all the students are out. Yeah, we've seen all these hundreds of begging students all over the place, milling around. It's quite amazing, you know, when we step out into the real world and we see, say, an office block and the alarm's gone off, we see all these people. All these people. If you go in a supermarket, the alarm's gone off or something and people are exiting, all these people. But you see all these shooting incidents in the United States to promote the theme that guns are evil, all right? But that governments are good. There's not exactly a huge horde of people, students, children, is there? Because they can't, well, for one, they can't afford it. Secondly, the less mouths that are involved, the more secret it will be kept. Okay? Whilst the biggest offenders of the misuse of guns and munitions are governments. The US government, British government, Canadian government, Australian government, in going abroad and blowing people up and shooting people dead in sovereign countries. Right? Fancy if some bugger came to the United States, another country, let's say China got together with Russia, okay, and decided to come and bomb the United States. There'd be uproar. Oh, but the axis of evil is the United States and the United Kingdom. And if they came into the United Kingdom and started bombing, there'd be uproar. Well, why? If we are declared to be the axis of evil. Because we are. Oh yeah, they like to transfer that term onto the Saddam's governments of this world, but it actually belongs to the British government, the US government and other governments that go abroad slaughtering, destroying whole families and generations of families and businesses and ways of life, and the country itself, devastating it and just walking off and saying we've done no wrong, we brought democracy. No, you haven't. You've brought mass murder, a destruction of nations. That's what you've done. But you wouldn't like it doing in your country. Oh, no. Even though you are the axis of evil, the Tony Blairs, the George Bushes, the Obama bummers of this world, they're all the same, the Theresa Mays. They're all guilty of war crimes, but they'll get away with it. They'll get away with it because they can get away with it. And when we talk about Theresa May and the picking rest, we're talking about those who put their hands up and voted with Tony Blair to go to war with the countries. It's not just Blair. Blair starts the pigging thing, gets the pigging money from the armaments industry, gets very wealthy out of it, but it's Parliament as a whole, as a body, that is joined with him and have agreed to have war with countries that they have demonised. And the people go along with it, the sheep go along with it, the governments. Alright? Like the school shootings in America. These things don't exist as they are displayed on here. You don't get inner city shootings, do you? Oh no, it's only posh areas and wealthy people. Ooh, the inner cities don't see any shootings. And then the sheep go, oh, they should disband, you should give up the guns, oh, the guns are evil, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, right, okay, put your own sad lives in order. Now then, let us go. Where's that Molly these days? We haven't seen her, have we, for a while? Hey up, hey up. Mention of the name and Molly's back. Go get us a cup of tea, love. Go on. We're back in business. Ye bar gum.